Welcome to VIP Adventures Comedy Corner SJ Episode 3. The spirit that answered me while visiting Trinidad and Tobago at Church's Chicken. Well, I'm having sleepless nights, long days just thinking about this spirit. So it went like this. I'm waiting for my friend in Port of Spain. My friend is Jay. I'm waiting for Jay. So Jay told me, let's meet up in Port of Spain and we'll do some stuff before I fly out at TNT. So anyways, while waiting in the square, I saw something was happening, but I didn't want to go in the mix before she got there. So I waited. And when she got there, I said, can we go and see what's happening? There was an interesting topic. So I said, oh, this fall in my league. Let me do some taping. Actually, I brought it live. While taping the speakers, my friend made me this hand sign. So I had to think quick. That meant I'm making a turn, I'm coming back. My friend walked away and I'm taping, but I'm looking at her sideways going to see, where she's heading. So I know when I'm finished taping, where I'm meeting her. I swear, she walked straight towards Church's Chicken. So I said, okay, good. That's easy. I know my way. So after the speaker wrapped up, I turned my phone off and I proceeded to meet her. I walked with confidence to Church's Chicken. Walked straight in the washroom. And I said, Jay. She said, yes. I said, I'm here. She said, okay. Okay, so I proceeded and I sat down out in the restaurant area. To my right was some security hanging out. Anyways, for a minute, I thought my friend was staying long. So I got up. I decided to go back into the washroom. And I called her. I said, Jay, are you okay? No answer. I called her again. I said, Jay, are you okay? No answer. My God, when you have a good friend, you start thinking, what could happen? Did she get a stroke? Did she get a heart attack? Did she made a mess and she's embarrassed? She need toilet paper or something? So I proceeded to turn the knob on the door. Jay, no answer. So I walked out quickly and I went straight to the security guards. I said, excuse me, I need a little help. And they all look at me like, I said, my friend is in the washroom and I'm calling her and she's not answering. She answered me before. So I'm not sure, if something happened. Please help me. So one person said, oh, when people in the washroom, they don't answer when you call them. I said, no, it's my friend. She knows me. She knows my voice. She will answer. So I'm expecting them to get up. Another person asked me, what clothes she wearing? I said, she's in green. Green, top and bottom. So they continued to watch me. I said, what's happening now? I'm praying. I hope she's okay. Okay, one lady decided she would walk in the washroom to check out what's happening. So she walked in. She said, ma'am. I said, yes. She said, which door is your friend? I said, the one to the left. She looked at me. The one to the left. She said, that not in service. that lockdown. My God, what do I do now? I felt so embarrassed. If the girl could just open and take me, I am going. So she walked away. I ran out of the washroom so quickly, and I called my friend on the phone. First try, no answer. My nervous system is racing, my anxiety level is heavy. What am I gonna do now? My friend answered me. I said, Jay, where are you? Oh, I'm at Pennywise. I said, Pennywise? What's that? She said, a store on Charlotte Street. I said, okay. I said, did you go into Church's Chicken to use the washroom? She said, no, I don't need a washroom. I didn't go there. I said, something just happened. She said, what happened? I said, I went straight to Church's Chicken because I swear I saw you went to Church's Chicken. And I called you in the washroom and you answered me. My friend laughed. Ha ha ha. I said, that's not funny. She said, no, I'm not at Church's Chicken. I said, okay, do you want me to come and meet you? Because I'm anxious to tell her the whole story. She said, no, you said you were hungry. Go grab a bite and I will meet you there. I said, okay. People, Church's Chicken spirit answered me. And I am still thinking about that spirit that answered me like twice. What are we gonna do about that? Church's Chicken in Independence Square. There's a spirit in there. Be careful.